Okay, I got the bracket back on. I made sure and put some anti-seize on the bolts. So I want to make sure everything is nice and lubed up before I put it back on. I'm gonna go lube these guys up with this caliper lube here, and then hopefully we won't have any problems with it. All right, here's my caliper. Okay, got the lube on there. I'm just gonna go smother it around with my finger and then stick it back in. Make sure it's well lubed before you stick it back in the hole. Okay, so I went and lubed the pins, the guide pins. Dude, I almost cross-threaded this and made more work for myself, but I was able to get it back in and rethread it, I guess, by itself. So I went and put I greased the pins up and I put them in, and then without the pads, and I jiggled the caliper in and out, and it looks like it's pretty smooth. So it's definitely not. It's not the guide pins. It may have been the guide pins. I don't know, but it is moving pretty smoothly to me. So what I'm going to do is take the pin out again, swing this up, and put the brake pads back on, and then we're going to take it out for a spin. Honestly, I don't see anything. There's nothing that's really wrong with it. You know, it looks fine. It looks perfectly fine to me. It's moving in and out smoothly, as you can see. There's not a whole lot of movement, but that's because yeah, pulled it out too much. Yeah, if you push it out too much. But yeah, see how it moves in and out so easily? That's a good thing. You want that. So the guide pins are fine. Guide pins are fine. It looks like the pistons are fine. Like that one piston is a little bit kind of iffy on whether it works or not. It may be only one of the pistons working properly. So I'm gonna go take it out for a drive, and then if this side heats up more than the rest of them, then this is we gotta get a new caliper. And like I said, I don't want to rebuild it myself. I'm just going to go buy a whole loaded caliper already. Alright, here's my caliper. Alright, also when you're putting these back together, you'll notice that there is a L here on the caliper and a G here on the caliper. And if you remember correctly, the back of the guide pins has an L and G on it. So you want to match those up. So the G one goes here, obviously, and the L one goes here. Don't mix them up. That's why I have to remind myself. Okay, it's back together again. So I went and pumped the brakes a couple times, and then it pushed the pistons out. So yeah, I had it on the ground and I torqued the wheels, and I was like, let me see if I can move the wheels while it's up in the air. So it's up in the air right now. That moves pretty easily. See? This one does not move very easily. We're in trouble. Something is not right here. Something is not right. Yeah, that's really a lot of drag, man. It's a lot of, see, now it may very well be yeah, you know, I didn't think about that. No. Okay, so it may very well be that, hey, it's hooked up to the transmission. No, I think is it in neutral? Yeah, it's in neutral. It may very well, it's hooked up to the transmission, and you know, it could be the drag. For some reason, there's more drag on this side of where the axle is attached than it is the other. I don't know. Yeah, but look at this. It takes significant, it still moves, but it takes significantly more force to move that one than this one. So I don't know. It may be because of the transmission. So I'm still gonna. I was almost saying like, oh man, let's just go replace the caliper now. But let's still take it. I'm still gonna take it out for a test drive and see if that side heats up. And if it does, I'm just gonna buy a new caliper because I cannot figure out what the problem is. I mean, brakes aren't a very complicated system on the car. They're very simple. So I'll tell you now, if you're having problems, there's not too many things to troubleshoot, you know. Obviously, you saw that the guide pins were moving very smoothly, and that the brake is the pistons move in and out, but that one kind of seems like it has some trouble moving out. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's take it out for a spin, and then I'll take the thermometer with me, and then we'll go test it. Oh wow, surprise, surprise, look at this. That is gasoline. That's gasoline. Gasoline is dripping out from the back of my car. Oh my god. What's going on here? Yeah, my gas tank is dripping shit from the filler here. Let me see if I can tighten that. That's no good. Okay. So now I have compounded my problems. Not my fault, but Murphy's Law. Let me go get I think that's a 10 mil. I knew the garage smelled kind of funny, you know? It smelled like hydrocarbon, but I thought it was because I was running the car in here. Oh jeez, dude. What a day this is turning out to be, you know? Just let me go get let me go tighten it. Okay, so I went and tried to tighten it some bit. Let me get my... Okay, I got my headlamp on. So as you can see here, I have a class 4 leak here. Class 4 fuel leak. It's leaking really bad, man. Really bad. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do unless the gas is all drained from it. I don't have anything to drain the gas into. That is a fire hazard there. A big one. Just for no reason. No reason at all. It's just old car, old fuel filler hose. So I guess we're gonna have to go to like Mitsubishi or something and get one, or order one from J&Z Tuning, something. Yeah, there's a big crack about an inch long, and I tried to tighten it with the wrench. I tried to tighten the clamp, and I was like, hey, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I think it opened up the crack a little more, so I was like, shit, I just made it worse. So kind of screwed. I'm gonna have to, well, let's go do this test drive, and then I go find the pan or something to get all the fuel. I think maybe if I jack it up this way, the fuel might slosh to the right. Alright, what a day, dude. This car is turning out to be a nightmare. Tell you this, man, I've had nothing but problems ever since I've had this car. It's like haunted or something. It's cursed. All right. Okay, he's making it here with in the explosive Galant VR4. Yeah, I drove it with a fuel leak. So let's go see what the temp is on this guy. Got a 176. Okay, 173. Good. 114, significantly more, about 50 degrees. 136, it's warmer, because they're smaller, that's why. 127, that's pretty close to the other one. Once again. 180, okay. 130, yeah, so these calipers are screwed, man. 82 for the caliper itself. I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, same. Pads are 100. That is 90 here, so about 10 degrees less. About 10 degrees less. Check this again. 116. About 170. Let's make sure we're getting at the right place. Let's do it right next to the caliper here, on the tip. 174. Oh, right next to the caliper, right there. 120. Yeah. So yeah, the caliper is screwed. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it is that one piston that's getting stuck. So I would say it's time to get a new caliper. I'll probably just get one for that side. And then what next? Yeah, we're gonna have to bleed the system. And I got another problem. I got a fuel leak. Yeah. Oh, geez, look at that puddle right there. It's just been sitting there for like a minute or two. Yeah. So that is like the most. So I guess the brake upgrade is called off for today. I will have to get a caliper. Yeah, I'll have to get a new caliper, but I guess the biggest problem right now is that fuel leak. So we got to fix that. Holy moly! It just that's just a totally random thing. I'm glad we caught it now. You know, if I had parked the car and then there would be a big puddle under it. You know, when I came back the next time. Yeah, dude, that sucks. All right, so I think that's it for today. I'm gonna have to go look for. I'll have to figure out a way to keep it from leaking. I think. Yeah, I don't have any rescue tape. I might have to go buy some rescue tape and then and tape that up for now, or duct tape. Duct tape might work. It might easier to tape. Yeah, I think if I use rescue tape, it may stop the leak. There's no way I can take it out and cut it and put it back in. There's just not enough hose. So the only option is to get a new hose, and I can't do that today. And so this car is like kind of like SOL for today. Unfortunately, I was planning to spend the whole night working on it, getting the brakes upgraded and fixed, and then now this fuel problem, and then now I have to get the caliper. So we're kind of SOL now for today. Yeah, so we'll have to find out what the dealio is. All right. Oh my God, I've lost today's battle, but we haven't lost the war.